Hello, welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our smuggler here on the planet Alderaan. Where we last left off, we had delivered the head of Darth Bandon to, I think, the Chief Librarian of House Ord. Unfortunately, Skavik had beat us to it a day before. Some woman who authenticated his head basically must have been coerced, misled by Skavik. Apparently he has a way with the ladies like we do, I guess you could say.
Welcome.
And
Select an available travel route.
Basically she's left with him on his starship after stealing the hyperdrive that was meant for us. Now he's only flew to House Full's starport. Spaceport, which I'm guessing is around here somewhere. And Risha has came through with a contact of a Baron Venar, who apparently can get us in and catch up with Skavik once again before he manages to install the new hyperdrive onto his ship. Now, of course, that's kind of where we left off. We did gain level 36. I haven't yet played around with any of my skills to see if there's anything new available to us. We do have a new passive, Flechette Round. Load your shotgun with flechettes causing back blast to deal an additional so much internal damage over 6 seconds and increase our armor penetration by 30% for 15 seconds, which is really good, which means we really should be opening up with back blast as much as possible basically, which I'm quite happy to do. We're on our way now back to the Chief Librarian within House Ord to see what he can give us in return for the head, since he's already promised the hyperdrive to Skavik, even accidentally. And then we're going to go to the next ward post, which is kind of in this area, to see what side missions are available to us before going to see this Baron Venar and see how he can help us. In my cynical nature, I imagine he wants us to help him first, because politicians, nobles, never want something for nothing. Well, never give something for nothing, I should say. Obviously, we'll wait and see. We'll see what side missions are available first. Say between the previous video and this one, I did make myself a new cup of coffee. I got my new bottle of juice out the freezer, so I'm just going to give that a little while to melt. And ready just to continue here, quite happily so. There we go. Hello again.
Hello again, Captain. I understand Skavik has escaped. I was, truly sorry to hear that.
I still have your head. Got anything useful to trade for it?
We got off on the wrong foot, didn't we? I apologize if I was rude before. You must understand, the head of Darth Bandon is a priceless artifact. He was the Sith Lord who murdered one of Alderaan's noblest sons. Centuries ago, Trask Ulgo bravely sacrificed himself in combat with Darth Bandon. Trask's martyrdom saved the Galactic Republic.
What keeps the head fresh looking after all these years?
When Darth Bandon ultimately fell in battle, Sith acolytes preserved and enshrined his head. Despicable people. Alderaan's current king is of the Ulgo family bloodline, and he reveres his ancestor Trask. The remains of Trask's murderer will be the perfect peace offering to our king. House Alda must have your head, so to speak.
Trask Ulgo. I know that name. I think he was on the Endor Spire. And I think he did sacrifice himself. But I can't fully remember. But that name is familiar. I think it's the first person you actually speak to in Knights of the Old Republic. I could be wrong though, but it's jogging a memory. Anyhow, it's back to this storyline.
I'll trade this head for a new Arcanian hyperdrive.
But I only had the one, and the Arcanian engineer who crafted it is long dead. Any payment in credits I give you for the head now will have to come from my own funds. I'm not a wealthy man. Please, I beg you, for the love of peace and posterity, please accept my offer of what little I possess.
Why not?
I'll take that and your nicest museum piece.
That would violate every tenet of the noble curator's code. If anyone found out, the shame of it. If I don't get that head, the shame will be worse. Here, take this. It's from the late Bergen period, very valuable. I don't know how I'll sleep at night, but at least the Baron has his head. Goodbye.
Thank you. Oh, I was looking for some fancy trophy. Oh well. We got a souvenir. Right, anyhows. Onwards to the next Republic outpost. Or ward post, I guess they're called here on this planet. Guess it makes them sound a bit more protective. Slicing footlocker. What are you? Oh, you're not up to anything right now. Let's change that, shall we?
I can pull this off. You have but to ask, Master. Consider the matter handled.
Some more members of House Wrist, which we can just promptly ignore. There is a heroic fall mission, but I think it's for the Sith Empire in this building here. I think you've got to set off some House Wrist alarm and then basically defeat the endless waves of people they throw at you. I think I've only ever did it once, and that was with actually a group at the time. See, I think House Wrist is up this way. See, I don't think we need to visit them unless there's a side mission that tells me otherwise. And this is a way to... I think it's the Sith warrior phase. House Organa has a general there fighting against House Ulgo, and that's like their forward assault base. Ward Post Lander. Oh, that sounds familiar. I recognise this slightly from my Jedi Guardian campaign. So let's speak to Crazy Spy Lady's nephew, was it? Grandson? I'm thinking nephew for some reason.
Captain Alethios, your aunt told me to let you know when I destroyed the wrist transceiver.
I beg your pardon. You did what exactly? Wait, my aunt is alive? I've been men trying to find her for days. If she had fallen into enemy hands, you have struck a blow at our enemy's communications and protected the integrity of the Organa intelligence network. We owe you greatly.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, speaking of, we're level 36. God damn it. Oh. Damn. No new ability. Oh. Wonder if that ability's in Ruffian. Brutal shot, shrapnel bomb, sanguinary shot. Oh, there's point blank shot. Blast an enemy at point blank range. She has a cooldown with back blast. Ah, we don't get it as a scrapper. Okay. Well, that solves that answer for me. Or that question, I should say. Blah. Oh, we have a mission terminal here. Fire in the landing zone. House Organa seeks aid. Imperial hired mercenaries have been spotted smuggling weapons and supplies to House Fool. These supplies are illegal and highly volatile. Their use on the battlefield could result in major casualties for House Organa and Republic forces. House Organa has prepared an aerial strike team to bombard the landing pad and end the Empire's illegal trade, but they require precise coordinates to make a successful attack. Okay. So we need to plant 3 airstrike beacons. Very well. And how can I assist you?
Ulgo's forces are advancing, Lieutenant. You will hold that outpost, no excuses. Crescent out.
Hello.
Mercenary or Patriot doesn't matter. You're welcome here. Major Crescent, 1st Organa Regiment. I'm in charge of holding this area against the usurper who calls himself King Ulgo.
I'll do whatever I can to aid House Organa's cause.
Good. I'm in desperate need of your assistance. All my forces are committed to holding back Ulgo's army, but an important mission has just come up. I need volunteers to invade an enemy stronghold and rescue one of my people.
I can't help unless you tell me everything, Major.
It's my daughter, Andra. She's been captured. Against my express wishes, she infiltrated the Ulgos posing as a lowly servant girl. She thinks she's some kind of hero. A reckless little fool.
Your daughter is trying to help. What's wrong with that?
She's not a spy. She's a girl with delusions of heroism. 2 days ago, Andra transmitted an emergency alert. Ulgo jammed the frequency before she could reveal any information. I feared the worst, until my scouts picked up a distress call earlier today. It's a signal from Andra. She's alive.
Did she give any details in the distress call?
It's not that kind of message. Just a way to let me know she's still out there. I've already lost Andra's mother and brothers to this war. If you save her, this recklessness must end. She won't listen to me, but you might convince her to abandon her foolishness. I'll reward you for that favor.
I could charm the horns off a crate dragon.
Thank you. I'll marry her into one of the lesser houses. She'll be safe. Andra's signal came from the estate of House Rist, not far from here. That filth Ulgo must have turned my daughter over to the Rist assassins for torture.
Are Rist and Ulgo allies?
They support Ulgo's claim to the throne. In return, he pays them to do his dirty work. Assassinations, torture, sabotage. Please get Andra away from those filthy killers. Good luck.
Now, I kind of agreed to maybe stop her being so reckless and basically tossing her life away about marrying her into one of the noble houses just to settle her down. Maybe not so much. And there is a House Rist bunker up here. Not actually the one down here. Interesting. Okay. And that's where we're going. Not too many quests. As I say, this Alderaan seems a lot less intensive for the Galactic Republic compared to the Sith Empire, which is not a bad thing. Because normally at this point at the end of Chapter 1, this is where I start to weigh down sometimes, and I just like to get the storyline over with. I'm feeling alright right now, though. Yeah, here's the Glarus Bridges. Obviously, I see one of them up here. Seen a bit of seen some better days. Why do I remember coming down and dealing with you demolitionists in the near future? Anyhows, heading up here first. Let's wait for the map to open up a little, so we can head down to Baron Venor's hideaway, or we can head up to the House Rist bunker and the landing pads. We might as well head up and do the side missions first, and it gets them out of the way, and leaves us free to hunt down Skavik on our own time. I might as well do the bunker since it's right here. Is there any bonuses? Let's find out. there is. Free captured Organa soldiers and defeat 20 house wrist forces. Well, there's some of the containment airfields. Okay. Having a quick look at the map there. Oh, Jedi Consular phase. I have completed Chapter 1 as a Jedi Consular, but I don't remember why you come down here. Oh well. So rest up, we'll wait for the elevator. That's pretty fancy. Take another stim. Oh, hello. Come on. You can do it. Slap on the wrist. Oh dear. The puns are strong in this one. Go. So the prisoners rescued. We just need to find Andra now? There she is.
That's far enough. One more step and the girl dies.
Oh, you're in trouble now. Told you I had powerful friends. Behind that scruffy-looking exterior lies the most dangerous man in the galaxy.
Prefer to think of myself as ruggedly handsome.
As long as you're still dangerous, why not?
I don't care who you are. You invaded the sovereign territory of House Rist and murdered its people.
I'll bet you say that to all the heroic spacers.
By all the... You're as insane as she is.
Congratulations, idiot. You're about to die.
Not before I end your life.
I was wondering if you was talking to the Master Assassin or myself. Ow! Just gonna show off my gun skills. Oh. Don't mind me just looting these corpses right in front of you. Don't be alarmed.
Sorry about all the nonsense before. I had to keep that flunky off guard. Nice bit of rescuing, by the way.
What a complete waste of my talents.
The pleasure's all mine, apparently. Glad to see Father got my signal. Escaping by myself would have been a bother.
What'd you find out from spying on Olgo?
Oh, nothing. Just Olgo's top secret plans to destroy House Organa. Here, take this. Give it to my father immediately. No time to explain, he'll understand. I'll find my own way out. My cover with Olgo may be blown, but I can still be useful inside House Thule.
This isn't a game, and you're a terrible spy. Stay out of this war.
Berated for incompetence by an off-world spacer. How humiliating. Can't say I've enjoyed needing to be rescued. All it's done is prove my father right.
Don't be such a crybaby.
You won't give me any credit at all, will you?
Nope.
Maybe I don't have to be a spy to make a difference. Get that datapad to my father. Lives are at stake.
Did you just run off? Great. Thinking. Screw it, we'll leave. Trying to think what was the easiest way to get out of here. Actually just using our quick travel to get back to the outpost at Landa. Or actually walking out of here and planting those airstrike beacons, but we might as well do the beacons first. I'm trying to remember if there's any more missions we need to do around here. For some reason I think there are. But I could be thinking of something to do with the Jedi Guardian campaign that has no relation to the Smuggler campaign. Go. Right, we just need to follow the main road around to the left here. Now head us back towards... Oh, the full palace courtyard. Yes, okay. This is starting to come back to me slightly now. I think we did have to go this way to get into the Jedi Guardian story area. But I think there was a droid? Maybe? I think there was a droid around here. Cause I remember making a break in the video about this area. Oh well, I don't mind being wrong. Let's stop planting those airstrike beacons, shall we? Oh, hello. There's the level 59 Sentinel once again. Whoops, that was a mistake. That was the wrong button I was meant to press. Just need to use the full comm transceiver, which is up this hill. I do wonder what level 59 is doing here. Here's the illegal shipments. There you go. We did a good job. We just need to go back to the mission terminal. We might as well do that now. Let them know what we've achieved before we head over to try and find this Baron who owes us a favour.
Welcome back. You're like seeing the sun after a long time underground. Andra contacted me from a medical convoy on the way to a safe zone. You have my eternal gratitude. You not only saved my daughter's life, you turned it around.
Andra said this contains vital intelligence. You should have a look.
She mentioned you were bringing a datapad. Let's see it. I recognize these coordinates. And that date. Blast, Olgo. How is he always a step ahead of us?
Whoa, try to calm down.
I need to save our mission here, my friend. Listen carefully. An armored column is coming to reinforce our position. King Ulgo has learned of our plans. He hired saboteurs to destroy the armored column before it arrives.
Tell your armored column to turn back.
I can't. They're moving through enemy territory on calm silence. By the time I can reach them, it will be too late. The saboteurs set up camp in some nearby caverns next to a bridge. They'll demolish the bridge as the armored column crosses it. We'll lose everything unless you destroy the saboteur camp immediately.
I'll do it blindfolded, just for fun.
The saboteurs will be well armed and dug in. Be careful.
Yeah, I remember the demolitionists. Couldn't remember why we were dealing with them, but yeah, that makes sense. So, we're getting close to the half-an-hour mark. I will break this video here. And when we come back, we'll deal with the demolition charges and obviously the demolitionists themselves. And then we'll go see this Baron Venar and see what he has to say for himself. See how he can help me. This, of course, has been AnthWolf for Star Wars and the Old Republic. I hope you've all enjoyed. And I hope you all take care. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye now.